Again, go back to, did you hear about the letter K? So let's go back and go. It says the second number is 6 less than the first. So we set that up yesterday. The second number is equal to 6 less than the first. The first had to go a first minus the 6. Then we said twice the sum. And again, when you have the sum, you need to, right after that sum, put a parentheses, and it's the sum of the first number and 1. So twice the parentheses, the first number and 1 is equal to, why don't I have this correct? Oh, here it is. I'm sorry. Is the same as 9 times the second number. Find the numbers. This one's harder. Who knows what we could do? Ava, what do you think?
I think we can, there's no like terms to, actually wait, no, there are like terms combined. So you could just do 2 plus 1.
2 plus 1.
You see that 2 on the outside?
I do see that 2 on the outside, but does that mean 2 plus?
Or you could multiply, 2 times 1.
But what about the F?
Redistribute.
You on both of them. But even before that, isn't this S all by itself?
Yes.
Okay, so I can change it into, or substitute it into this S right here. So I'm going to do 2 things at once. I'll go ahead and distribute like you said. So it's 2 times F is what?
2F.
Is 2F. Then plus 2 times 1 is 2 is equal to, it's a little crooked because my arrow's in the right way. So I'm going to put 9 times, now I'm going to substitute what the value of that S is. What is that S equal to right here? Is F minus 6. So I actually have to distribute that there too. So I'm going to write this back down. 2F plus 2 is equal to, distribute here. 9 times F is 9F. 9 times negative 6 is negative 54 or minus 54. You can say it either way. And then now we're ready to solve this one. So there's nothing left to do. Nothing left to do on either side. Who knows what side the F's are going to go on? The right side, because that's where there's more. So this is going to be my F side. I'm going to get rid of that negative 54 by putting a positive 54, doing the same thing here. How am I going to get rid of that 2F? Minus 2F, minus 2F. And so this cancels out, and we've got 56 is equal to, this cancels out here, 9F's minus 2F is what? Is 7F. And opposite of 7 times is a 7 divided by 7. So our first number is equal to what? Nobody knows? Edward, what? It is going to be 8. Yes.
Above it, when you had 2F plus 2 equals 9, and then parentheses F minus 6, you put a plus 2 under the, yeah.
I have 9 times F is 9F. 9 times, that's,
It's a negative.
okay, this is correct. I don't see any error.
Because a negative times a positive is a negative.
It's a negative. So anyway, this came out. Let's go ahead and finish it up. So now the second number, I can plug it in here. My first number is 8. So it's going to be 8 minus 6 is what? Is 2. So now I'm going to just bring it down here so it's all together. And because that's backward, I'll just leave this S backward. So S is equal to 2. So I've got both of those. And now let's get into the habit of putting the first number first and the second number second. So I'll put 8, 2. So this solution is 8, 2. And we can assume that's our first and our second. So do you see an 8, 2? It is right here. And so where you see the letter K above, you're going to put the word buck. Okay. And then let's look at a couple of these. And then, by the way, you'll go back through yourselves and you will solve. And I just asked you to write the equation for these. We're probably, the rest of the equations you don't need to write there. So let's go ahead and look at another one. Let's look at the J. So it says the second of two numbers is 3 times the first. Who thinks they know how to write that one? The second of two numbers is 3 times the first. Maria, what do you think? There you go. And I don't need the two numbers. I just know there's going to be a first number and a second number. So it's the second number is 3 times the first. Okay. Then on the second sentence, it says 8 times the sum. When we hear the word sum, what has to follow? Parentheses. So here's the word sum. So somewhere it's going to be first number and this one. Okay. So 8 times the sum. In fact, actually, I'm going to change my mind sort of midstream. Where's my highlighter? We're going to do like we did yesterday. Here's my highlighter. And in yellow only, I'm going to go back to this one. And in yellow only, I'm going to go back to, which one should I? Okay, I'm going to go back to the first place where I had both the same variable. And I'm going to highlight this one. Okay. Okay, so once I substitute and I have both of the same variable, that's what I'm going to highlight. So we're not there yet on this one. So let's go ahead and finish this one up. So 8 times the sum, so I'm summing something, of the first number and what? Of -2 is equal to, what could I put then? Is equal sign. Is equal to the second number decreased by 11. What could I write? Yeah, and there's no to, from, or then, so you just put it in that order. And do these have the same letter? F and S? No. So I'm going to look up here. Do I have that S all by itself? Yes. So then what can I do with this 3F? Substitute it right here. So we're going to change that. That's going to be 3F minus 11. And I can go ahead and distribute this left side. So 8 times F is what? 8F. And then, by the way, this is a negative number. What's 8 times -2? And so I'm just going to bring it down to one sign, -16 or -16. And this is the equation where I've got my two F's that I am going to highlight. And then I'm going to go ahead because I'm going to be checking those equations. And then which side are there more F's? The left side. So this is going to be our F side. So we don't want the number here. So opposite of negative or minus is a plus. Opposite, we put it on this side also. Then on this right side, I need to get rid of the 3F. How can I get rid of the 3F? -3F. And then -3F. And so this cancels out. This cancels out. And so, again, keep that equal sign straight all the way down. 8F's minus 3F is what? And so I can put that closer. 5F. 16 minus 11 is what? Is 5. And we kind of know that the F is going to be 1. And I think I'll let you take a shortcut. 5 times what will give you 5? 1. So I'm just going to put F is equal to 1 without doing that division. So now that I know that F is equal to 1, I can go back up here. My first number is 1. My second number is 3 times 1, which is what? Which is 3. So my second number is 3. Ready. And so again, first, second. So put it in that order. First, second, 1, 3. Where is 1, 3? Right here. So where you see the J, you're going to put the letter A. For such a 3 times the second number is 5 times. We'll do one more on this page, and then we're gonna figure out if we're gonna do all of those on the other side, because we've got too much to do, too little time. So the letter I have room here. So the letter I, and I should have maybe fold this. The letter I, the first of two numbers is 9 more than the second. Who thinks they know how to write that equation? Elijah, help me out. The first of two numbers is 9 more than the second.
That equals 9 plus S.
Almost. Yeah, because there's a then. So the second has to go first, plus 9. Do you see the difference? It's a big difference, especially if there's 9 less. You can't, makes a big difference. And then this next one, 3 times the first number. How could I write 3 times the first number? 3F is equal to, what would we put? Is equal to 7 more than 5 times the second. Very good. 5 times the second, and then what? Plus 7. Okay. Do I have 2 different variables here? Oh, I do have 2 different, but I want the same variable. So who knows, am I going to change the F or am I going to change the S? The F, because the F is all by itself, so I can substitute S plus 9. But when I'm doing that, because it's a quantity, I need to go 3 times that quantity of S. Are you writing these down?
Yes, ma'am.
Maria? Okay, I'm curious. Why are you sitting there?
I think probably.
No, hold on, no. And you're gonna stay in and get all these copied and done. All right, so it's S plus 9 is equal to 5S plus 7. All right, and then this is where I've got the same variable, so highlight it, and then we're going to solve it. So who knows what this left side is going to be once we distribute? Ava, you want to help me? What's that going to be?
The left side?
Uh-huh.
We can distribute 3S
Okay, 3S.
plus 27.
Very good. Equals this one. I just leave. Okay. But now we're ready to choose a side. Which side do you want the S's on, the left or the right? The right. So this is not going to be my S side. We're going to get rid of this S, and we're going to put it over on this side. This is my S side. So we're going to get rid of the number. And if I do it on the right side, I do it on this left side. And then I can get rid of 3 minus 3S, 7 minus 7. And so what is left over here? 27 minus 7 is what? 20 equals 5S minus 3S, you're right, is 2S. And then divide by what? Divide by what? Divide by 2, divide by 2. 2 divided by 2 is 1. 1 times S, and I'm going to just save some room, I'm going to put it here, is S is equal to 10. Okay. So that's my second number. How can I get my first number? Go back to the top. My first number is equal to my second number, which is what? What? What's my second number? So it's 10 plus 9, which is what? 19. And because I had to scoot it down here, let's clean it up. My first number then is 19. So I've got my 2 answers here. And I could check it, but I don't want to. So it's, my first is 19, so let's put the 19 first. And my second number is 10. And so that is this one. And so where you see the letter I, you're going to put the word 4. Okay. All right. So you will finish the rest of this. I'm just going to run this off on another day. It's just too much. The length of I mean, it's a very important one, but honestly, we'll probably do it on Tuesday. So just finish up this one, solving everything, and the first 6 you have to put your equations here, the rest you don't. On all of them, you put your answers. Then go to, we're starting the review for the test. Go to this packet that I gave you. Because you have a study hall, it's going to be a little extra work here today. All right, so here we go.
What? It's going to be what?
A little extra work.
Oh.
So let's start right here. Who knows how I could do number 6? And I'm hoping there's enough room to do them right here. Who thinks they know how to do number 6? Normally I would, except because of that, it's kind of hard. What I would do is I would just cross multiply. So I'm going to go, I'll do the 4 times this, and when I do that, I'm going to go 4 times that quantity of y minus 4 equals, on the other side, it's going to be 5 times 6, which is 30. Okay, do you have that?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. And then, what do I still have to do on that left side? Starts with a D.
You have to distribute.
You have to distribute. So go ahead while I'm getting out a different pen, because I think this bleeds through. Oh, not too bad. Okay. So distribute, that is going to be 4y minus what?
16.
Minus 16 is equal to 30. Well, we're ready to roll. So this is, what do I have to get rid of? The 16. So plus 6, write real tiny, or you will have to use another sheet of paper. Plus 16, I can see it's taking up some room. So it's going to be 4 is equal to 4y is equal to 46. And so what do you have to do? Divide by 4, divide by 4, and I've totally run out of room. So I'm just going to bring it up here, is y is equal to 46 over 4, or if that were a 44, what's 44 divided by 4? 11. So put in 11. And 11 times 4 is 44. How many are left over? 2. Which is 11 and a half. Good job. And that's right here. So because there's so much going on here, please box off your answer. Okay. Yes, ma'am.
What were the page details for like the...
Oh, this, by the way, this is this 20?
20, I think this is 24.
I think it's 24.
Yeah.
It is 24. All right. Then, and it's 9/12. I don't care too much about the date, but I do care about that number. All right. Same thing on this one. On the number 7, we're going to cross multiply on both of them. And it doesn't matter which side you start with. Is I can go 1 times s minus 16, which is exact. Well, in fact, I'll just write it out. 1 times s minus 16. On the other side, I've got 8 times s minus 11. What do you need to do then? Distribute. So 1 times anything is just that exact same thing. On this side, it's going to be what? 8s minus what? Minus 88. What side are the s's going to go on? It's going to go on the right side. There's more s's on the right side. So We're going to keep our s's, get rid of the number by putting plus 88. And we don't want that s on this side. So minus s, s minus s crosses out. 8s is minus, oh no, not there yet. Plus 88 minus 88 crosses out. So we're right here. So this is 88 minus 16. Can I do upside down? Is that going to be 72?
Yes.
72, and there's more positives, equals, what's 8 s's minus 1 s? Is 7s. So we get rid of that by dividing by 7, dividing by 7. And I have no more room, so I'm going to put it right here, and I'm going to switch sides. So s is equal to, if that were a 70, what's 70 divided by 7? It's going to be 10. What's left over, I put right here, 10 times 7 is 70. I had 72 pieces. I used 70 to make up that 10. How many are left? 2. Is that answer there? Was there a 72 over?
There's a 71 over 7.
Did I make an error? Moi. 88. 16. 8. I don't think I made a mistake. 7. Let's leave it like that. Okay, and I'm not going to worry about it.
Yeah, 88 minus 16 is 72.
What's that?
I said 88 minus 16 is 72. It's not 71.
I know. So I think this is right. All right. So do you get how to do those? Okay. So let's go over to, and then I think you just need to do. Listen carefully. You're going to do these 5.
Okay.
So you're going to do those 5, and no more on that side. Then go over to this side. It did bleed through a little bit, so sorry about that. Okay.
That's not bad.
Square roots. These are what's going.
So just a unit review, basically.
Yeah, we're reviewing. Okay. So let's go to this one. Do you have your square root page?
Yes. Actually,
Is 464? Is it perfect root?
No. Wait.
Okay.
No.
Okay, look at these. Most of them, here's the mixed up answers. Most of them are not going to be perfect. So we've got to go back and figure out, how do I do this? Girls and boys, look at it. Look at your mixed up answers. None of them are going to be perfect. So you can put it, you might as well put it away. None of them are going to be perfect. So here we go. Do your upside down division. Now, I'm going to start over here, and I'm going to put, you might need some lined paper, you might. So I'm going to put 464. But, normally I divide it by a prime number. No, I'm going to do 2, because if I divide it by 4, it's too hard. Hold on a second. This is 2, 3, 2. Can I divide it by 2 again?
Yes.
Yes. And so I can divide it by 2. Now, 2 into 200 is 1. Half of 32 is, does anybody know what half of 32 is? 16. So this is 116. Can I divide it by 2 again?
Yes.
So here's how I do it in my head. Half of 100 is what? 50. Half of 16 is what? So it's 58. So it's 58. Can I divide by 2 again? Okay. If it were 60, it would be 30. So it's going to be 1 less. 29. Okay. And 29, does anything go into 29?
No.
3 times? No. I think that's it. So that's what you have to do. So on this one, I'm going to go over here, and then I'm going to double up 2 squared. Do I have another one that I could double up?
Yes.
I have another one that I can double up, which is 2 squared, and that 29 is left. Okay. So what comes out now as a free guy once I put them in their own jails? Is 2 squared perfect now?
Yes.
Yeah. You could either say 2 times 2 is 4 and it comes out as a 2, or remember the square of a square root comes out exactly as that number. What about the second one? Comes out as a 2. What about this one? It stays in jail. And so let's multiply the free guys together. 2 times 2 is
4.
4, square root of 29. Is that answer there?
Yes.
Yes. Okay, that's good. Good deal.
Miss S,
Yes, ma'am.
for the line paper, what would our title be? Just like
Um,
test review?
I would put review square roots. Okay. We're not going to get to the other one. So let's go ahead and look at this one. So this one is 9 plus 1 is 10 plus 1 is 11. So that rule, if that were a 12, 3 would go into it, but it doesn't. So I'm going to see if, can I reduce this in any way? Let me look. Okay, well, in fact, I don't think it has anything that goes into it. So I could try 7. 7 goes that. 7 does go into it. Does 7 go into that? But, okay, here's the deal. It does go into it. 1 times 7 is 7. And what am I going to have less is 49. Is that 49? Did I do that right?
Yes. Okay. And then that goes in.
And then that goes in
That goes in.
7 times, right? So that number is 7 times 17. But are either of those perfect roots?
No.
No. So it's going to stay in jail. But what about the 64?
Yes.
So it can come out. So your final answer is going to be 119 over 8. Is that right?
Yeah.
Oh,
That's it. So that's right here. Let's go ahead and look. Does 121 come out?
yes.
We should know that one. That is 11. Now, let's see if there's any perfect number in 86. So I'll do my upside down division again, and you might want to use a line sheet of paper. So I'm going to start with 2 into 86 is 43, and I can stop right there. Is there anything else that goes into 43?
No.
No. So guess what? That stays in jail as 86 over 11. Is that there?
Yes.
Okay, that's right there. Okay. I need some different numbers. Let's go ahead and look at this one. So 42, this is 2 times 21. And so that's not going to come out. But I think 361 does have a perfect root.
19.
Is it 19? And it comes out as 6. Yeah, it comes out as 19. And I would have guessed 9 times 9 is 81. So I would have tried that. You will have some perfect square roots that you're going to be able to use. Yes,
Well, on the test, will we be able to use a perfect square root paper?
I think so. Yeah. But it won't help you if it's not a perfect root, because you're going to have to know this. Okay. So because of the time, I'll go ahead and start you on this. On this one, you're going to do all of them. So on the square root one, it is going to be all of them. I'm going to tell you that there are more review problems, new ones on Monday. I don't know if we're going to carry into Tuesday. I'm not going to require that you do this. We might just maybe have one column. So let's look at this one. If you're solving for the T, how can I get rid of the I and the R? Is divide. And I will get you an answer bank for this one. Divide by IR, divide by IR. So in fact, I'll put it right here. The T is equal to, what's the T equal to? It's P over IR. Okay. I don't know if you have room for this. Guys, the hummy. On this one, I'm solving for the X. What do I need to get rid of? The 6 first. So we're going to get rid of, put plus 6, that obviously, okay. I think you will need another sheet of paper. So this is going to be Y plus 6 is equal to 5X. Now, how can I get rid of that 5? Divide. That you have to write really tiny. So this is going to be that x is going to be equal to what? Y plus 6 over 5. Okay, so I'm going to say try to do this column. Okay, and don't worry about the other one. And I'll try to get you an answer back. So I'm going to stop right here and I'd close this up and probably go back to the first one that you need to do, which is which one? Which is this one. Okay, so you've got the rest of the period to work on those. And then if you had to finish writing in some answers on your worksheet 22, you can go ahead and do that. And I'm going to shut this off.